Hello familia, welcome. My name is MagdalineJ. If you're new, welcome to the fam. Please don't forget to like and subscribe because we're always here having a good time. And come visit me on TikTok and Insta because I'm there daily. And of course, welcome back to my oldies but goodies familia. You guys wanted to see the battle of e.l.f.'s very popular products and primers. That's what I'm trying to say. So you know, e.l.f. just released the e.l.f. liquid poreless putty. I reviewed it. I really like it. I think it's a nice version to put on your hand and kind of just place it, as opposed to the original but also very good primer that comes in this pot and it looks like this. So let's see if they are the same, if they're different, if one is better, if one is worse. Who knows? You guys know I have oily skin and big pores. So this is a poreless primer which will concentrate mainly in keeping your pores at bay. Not really controlling oils, or it's not really a grip primer. It does help to keep makeup on a little bit longer, but I know going in I'm gonna be a little bit glowier because I do have oily skin. So what we're gonna focus on is really looking at the pores and the texture to see what looks more visible at the end of the day. Per the usual, you guys know I already did my skincare. I did it a while ago. What time is it? It's 9:30. Yeah, I did it at around 9 o'clock. After skincare, that's when we go in with primer. These both are literally the same thing in different formats, different packaging, I would say. Before we get started, let me give you info about them. They're both the same, so I'll just read the description of one. The e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, both retail for $10. This is a makeup locking face primer for a smooth and flawless finish. It grips makeup for long-lasting wear and a flawless finish infused with squalene. Smooth, velvety texture seamlessly guides over skin. They're basically the same thing. This just different in packaging. So we're gonna start off with the e.l.f. liquid on the left-hand side. It's gonna be the side with no piercings. I'm gonna have my hair down today, so I'll try to remember this side. The side with the manchas is on with the liquid. Anytime we do with liquids, always shake it just so everything's nice and mixed. Let me grab it with my left hand and I'm gonna press it in. Ooh, look at that. In the middle, I want to really just press it in. Make sure I get those pores and I fill them in. Typically, if I'm using a poreless primer, I will use a second primer, something that either grips or a mattifying primer, because the mattifying primer is different from what a pore filling primer is. However, this does help with longevity of makeup. Just like a quick FYI, if you're confused like what primers do or how they work, I do find that primers concentrate in one area. Either they grip, either they mattify, either they fill pores. So a lot of times I always double prime because I have areas of concern like pores and oily skin. So I can use like a matte and a poreless, or a gripping and a poreless. Feels very hydrating. That's what I really like about this. Okay, now original, oldie but goodie pot. I clean my hand. We're gonna really get this. I like this. You can see there's like a dent up in there. And again, I'm gonna just press it in like this. So just really get in there. And I'm putting a lot on because I'm spreading it all over the face. If I were just to concentrate on the pores here in the center of the face and here, like right here in the center of the face and right here, I would add less. And with primers, you always want to let it dry down a little bit. Let me show you how it looks. You see this hydrating effect? This is the liquid. You can't really see my pores. It's smooth, which is what a poreless primer does. Here, it's not as smooth. Here, let's try to smooth it out a little more. When you let your primers dry down, it kind of activates it. You'll see it work better. You'll probably see it smooth when I come back. So let's just really get that going. Right now I'm seeing this is a little smoother, but I've had this primer on a little bit longer versus here. Let's see. I will come back maybe in about 5 minutes to really let this sink into the skin. All right, familia, it's been about 6 minutes. I went to go brew my coffee. I like how hydrating, oh, excuse me. I like how hydrating both sides feel. Liquid, okay, let's look close. Okay, liquid, it looks flat here. Wow, I just slapped myself. It looks flat here too. Okay, here's liquid. You see how liquid, everything just looks sort of flat, right? Versus pot, not really. It doesn't look as flat. Let's turn off the lights. Liquid, Like the forehead looks good. This looks good. This side looks good. Here, okay, with the light turned off, you can see a little bit better. It looks a little bit better. Okay, we'll just have to see. You guys know at the beginning of the makeup process, especially when we're comparing things essentially that are similar, just different types, kind of. It could be very, very similar. It's at the end of the day when we know the difference. I'm gonna apply my makeup, add some music, chill, relax, get your cafecito, and then I'll come back and see how things look, you know? All right, familia, I'm back. I forgot to tell you the time, so let's start the time at around 9:30, 9:45, because it's almost 11 now, but I had to do my hair. I did everything. You guys, the skin is looking beautiful. Very smooth. The foundation and the primer, it's like a match made in heaven because look, here's the new one. It looks smooth. Here's the original. Looks smooth too. This one looks slightly smoother. If I'm looking right now, you know? Right now, I'm saying the new one. A smidge. It's just, it looks like flat, you know? I keep saying flat, but that's all I could really think of. Wow, I'm surprised. I'm just like feeling my makeup. I finally tried the cherry blush and look, it's super blendable. You guys saw I kind of got heavy-handed, you know, per the usual, but then I got my foundation brush and kind of just went over it. I was able to blend it out, so that's very nice. That's always a good little hack. Your stuff looks too intense. Use the foundation brush that you have to just kind of tap it off and you get those edges nice and diffused. And fam, this is my lip bold lip liner and then lively lipstick from Rare Beauty. I was trying to match the blush a little bit, you know? Okay, let's go in front of the window so we can see the deal. I'm excited. All right, familia, in front of the window. Okay, the sun's coming out. Makeup looks good. I'm really feeling my makeup. So here on this side, this is the side with the new liquid one. I'm using the front facing camera, so it's the opposite. Look, looks flat. It looks good. You still see my pores. I mean, you'll always be able to see my pores. Here is the pot and the oldie but goodie. Looks good too. I feel like you see pores a little bit more than here. I don't know. Let me know. Overall, I feel like I'm having a really great makeup day. Everything looks nice and smooth. Everything applied very well. So we'll see. Only time and skin warmth will tell how they are, whether we have a better one or they're the same. Let's see. Amelia, I'm back. Ooh, it is 9:18. We've had both primers on for about 12 hours, but you know, I got some footage for you at around 5 o'clock to show you how everything was looking. This was midway through. Here on the left side is the side with the liquid putty primer. Like we've been seeing all day, it looks smoother. It looks a little more on the flat side. Everything looked well put together. And on the other side is the original one in the pot. Also looking looking very good. Not as smooth, but we're still looking very well put together. Nothing is lifting or separating. Here we are now, fam, 12 hours later, and I'm a little oily, but you know, we did use a skin tint and I do have oily skin, and this is not a mattifying primer. This is mainly going to help keep your makeup stay together and fill in the pores. So let's look at the pores. Oh, here's the liquid. Here is the original. You see the original, you see slightly more texture. Slightly, a smidge. Then here, everything looks very good here on the forehead. Nothing's really separating. Let's look at the nose. Good. Good. Oh my god, the nose literally looks the same. So damn, these are very, very similar. And practically they are the same thing. Honestly, it's just literally packaging and I would say not formula, but maybe texture. We have liquid here, we have a pot here. They both work well. If I were to pick, I definitely would pick the liquid one because it did perform a lot better. Is this bad? Not at all. Unless you're looking at your skin like this all day long, you can tell a difference. But if you're not, you won't tell the difference. Whoa, I'm over here throwing it. Let me tap my face though. So tapping the face will really just get rid of, you see that oiliness? Let's see if we can see a difference now. Liquid looks good. Original. Oh, you see, now you see texture a little bit. I don't mean texture. I mean, you can see my pores a little bit larger. You see here? Hold on, I have something here. Here, the original versus the liquid, which just looks smoother. The battle of the putty primers, we do have a winner. Definitely think the liquid one performed better today. Again, very, very slightly. If you have this one, you don't need this one. I do like that this one's a little bit neater and cleaner, really. You don't have to dig in your finger and place it on your face. I personally like liquid primers. It's just more of a personal preference. So if you don't have these, I would recommend this one. But if you have this one, you don't need this one unless you want it, you know? And most importantly, we don't look gastada. A little reflective, but not gastada. Let me know your thoughts. Can you see a visible difference? And which one do you think won? Let me know. The new or old? And this is it, fam. Thank you guys so much for asking and requesting to do this comparison because a lot of you guys wanted to see it. And you know, I'm always in the comments seeing what you guys want to see. So here we go. Here we go. What are your thoughts? Let me know. I love you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out with me and spending a little bit of your day with me. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, click the button right there, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.